Hey guys, in this video I'm going to share with you some avenues that you can utilize to get paid to take online surveys so that you can earn an additional income online. So make sure to stick around until the end of the video, and I'm going to be sharing with you some of these platforms in question and how you can use them to make a side income in addition to whatever other income streams that you currently are creating online. So even if you're a beginner and you're new to wanting to learn how to earn an income online, one of the simplest ways to get started would be to take surveys and complete questionnaires online. Although there is an upfront time-based investment that will be involved, as you do have to answer a lot of questions, and each survey on each platform is different. You can sign up to multiple different platforms and go through the process and adhere to the requirements that are needed to be able to gain access to surveys. In a lot of cases, most sites that you sign up to will give you surveys every day or every couple of days, but in most cases you will probably get sent an email and you will have to meet certain criteria to be able to see if you are eligible to be able to take the survey or not. But in most cases you will be able to complete surveys with relative ease. Now, there are multiple different platforms online. There's any amount of them. You do have to be aware though that even though there's a lot of legitimate platforms out there and they do work in order to earn an income online, but there are some illegitimate platforms. You just need to learn to be cautious when looking into these platforms. And also note as well that even though you can earn money from utilizing the features on these platforms, you will also find in time that for the money that you make, yes, you can make money online utilizing these platforms, but there are better alternatives out there to be able to earn even more money. But just note that if you are a beginner and you're starting out, taking online surveys could be one of the best entry points for you to literally just getting started to figuring out how to earn an income online. I have done a lot of other videos on a lot of these platforms that I'm about to mention in this video on the channel, so I'll leave links to those videos down in the description so that you can also go and have a look at them also, so that you can get an idea of all the intricate pieces that are required within each of the platforms in question so that you can get started. But more or less what you want to do is find a unique platform that you think may suit your own interests and something that is quick and easy to set up. You can utilize Google searches to be able to find different platforms online. There'll be plenty of blogs and articles available that will do reviews that will give you a direct insight into platforms and to let you know if they are worth pursuing or not. But in most cases, the majority of them will be fairly easy to set up and to get you started. And in most cases, when you do start taking surveys, you can get paid from as little as a couple of cents up to a couple of dollars, or maybe even more depending on the length of the survey in question. So you can definitely have a look at a lot of these ones, but I'm just going to quickly just go over a brief few ones just so you have an idea of what's entailed inside of them. Now, in most cases, a lot of these testing sites are and will be restricted to the specific region that you are currently in. There are certain websites that won't allow people from various countries to be able to sign up, but in most cases you should be okay. In this case, because I'm Irish and I live in Ireland, there is a select few websites that you can utilize if you're in Ireland itself or within the European region that you can utilize to get started. But you can have accounts on multiple platforms, and if it's something that you want to do, you can take the time and sign into your accounts every couple of days and see what tests are available and see if you're eligible to be able to complete them. So there's platforms like of irishopinions.com, you have mobrog.com, you even have Swagbooks, there's europinions.ie, you have Paid Viewpoint, you also have Testing Time and oneopinion.com. These are just among a few of the sites that you can utilize. So it's literally a case of that when you sign up, you can literally just sign into your account. Again, you will need to enter in a few details like your email address and so forth to be able to have an account available, and every so often all you need to do is just sign into your account and see if there is any particular surveys available, which in this case, in my Pay Viewpoint account, you'll currently see that there is one survey available. So all you want to do is just go through the process of completing the survey. So in this case, you just want to go through the process of just answering questions, and in this case with the likes of Paid Viewpoint, the questions are relatively quick and simple, and there's only a handful of questions. The surveys on this platform are relatively short compared to a lot of other platforms. So all you need to do is just go through the process of ticking off the answers and going on to the next one until you've gotten to the end. But just note that with a lot of these platforms, just to clarify, you do not want to go through the process of just clicking and moving through the whole process too quickly, because the platforms themselves will be looking at your work and how long you've been on the site completing the service, and if they think that you're trying to game the system, they won't pay you out at all. So you want to take your time and spend a minimum amount of a few minutes on each survey before you decide to complete it or log out, because they want to see that you've actually taken the time to walk through the process. So in this case, all you have to do is just literally go through the process until you do get to the end. So once you've gone through the entire process of completing the survey, you will gain an increase in your account, and it will let you know how much you've currently earned up to that point. So when you've hit a certain threshold, in most cases on a lot of these sites, you will then be able to get paid out only when you've hit the threshold. But in most other cases, with the likes of even testing time, for example, I have done a previous video on this platform. Again, I'll leave a link below in the description. Once you've completed a test or a survey on the platform, they will pay you within a couple of days of completing the test. But again, you do have to go through certain criteria to see if you're eligible to be able to complete a test in the first place. But if you do, there is a really good chance that you can get paid out in the platform. I have actually done myself, so the process does work. But as with a lot of these sites, it's really down to your own preferences. There are loads of them available online. Each have their own unique pros and cons and unique quirks. It really just boils down to the amount of time you want to put into it, because again, there is going to be a time investment needed to be able to complete the surveys, but they are a good entry point to be able to learn how to start making money online. But if you do have a bit of spare time on your hands, and even if you have an extra 20 minutes or so per day, you can jump into one of these surveys and just complete them and earn a little bit of money on the side. But just note that even though you will make a little bit of money, it's not enough to create a sustainable income. It won't be enough to quit your current 9-to-5 job if you're currently working. So you will have to consider alternatives, but you can utilize these elements alongside of any other projects or income sources that you're currently building up and working on. So it's totally up to you how you pursue that, but you know now that you have these avenues here. They are available to you and you can access them anytime. And even in most cases, if you're just wanting to just earn a little bit of a side income and you enjoy doing this, you can set up accounts on multiple platforms and log in every so often and just double check to see if you have access to surveys, and just go through the entire process and let all of your accounts build up. So that is another way that you can utilize earning an extra side income online through getting paid with surveys. But if you are looking for a more substantial way to be able to figure out how to earn a more sustainable income online, and you want to learn the steps in which to do so, then be sure to check out the first link below in the description for a helpful training platform that will teach you all the steps that you need to know on how to earn and set up multiple streams of income so that you can scale your online business to the next level. And if you have found this video to be useful and you'd like to see more of these unique style videos where I do provide other helpful guides, tips and reviews of other ways of how you can start earning income step by step so that you can build up your business for the months and years to come, then be sure to leave a like on the video, be sure to subscribe to the channel and hit that bell icon to be updated when future videos are released. And also feel free to check out a lot of the other videos in the channel where I do provide other helpful guides and other reviews showing you other unique steps that you can take to earn an additional side income online. So be sure to check those videos out, and again, I will see you all in the next one.